class of 2018. That was in the calculus class last year.
Greetings. We are still amongst you as we are now seniors during this present year. My piece of advice to you is to seek guidance from those who have gone before you and to ask your teachers and consult your online libraries.
I would say, like, pay attention from the very first unit, because every time you learn a new thing, the new thing connects back to the old thing you learned. So if you miss a spot, then you're going to be confused the rest of the year. So just make sure you understand each unit as you go along.
So Mr. Haug is the wisest man you will ever know. So listen to every word he says, every remark, every single thing that he teaches you about, because it's just going to be really important. And he's not only going to teach you calculus, he's going to teach you a whole lot more. And he'll be one of the best teachers you'll ever have at Randolph. So just listen to everything he says. If you're confused, go to tutoring, because that's so important. So yeah.
Some of the hardest tests and hardest quizzes are going to be the most beneficial to you, and some of the easiest quizzes and tests that you get or projects that you get are going to be the least beneficial to you.
Like Nicole said, Mr. Haug doesn't only teach you calculus, but he teaches you good life lessons. He teaches you good ways to study, and calculus AP helps you understand what college is really going to be like and what it expects of you. So always, like you said, come into tutoring and remember things from pre-cal, and because that'll help you from day one.
One thing I would say is don't be scared of calculus. As long as you try and remember what you've learned through the year and don't forget everything you've learned in pre-calculus, it won't be that hard and you'll do well. So it's not super scary, just have a good attitude and believe you can do it.
I'd just say that you can pick and choose any topic from calculus and argue that it's important or not important, or what's the most important. But in general, honestly, just don't be a slacker. And take it from the slacker. Don't be a slacker.
Come to class on time.
Go to class on time. And if you don't, make sure you run. It'll get your workout in.
I'm going to say that pre-cal might be important, but I'm going to say algebra is more important because that's the thing that I messed up all the time in calculus. So you should probably review it before you start calculus.
I have one more piece. Complete your EAs when you're allowed to do them, and ask if you can, because that will improve your understanding of it and your grade a lot.
Oh, and free response Fridays. Those will be the best look you'll get at the actual AP test. So take those seriously if you still do them.
Get a Princeton review book at the very beginning and study from the very beginning. Don't wait until the last month or last few weeks.
Goodbye.
Get a 5. Shoot for 5.
Five.
Yes, 5.
Five, get Hello, greetings. My name is Alex Shaddai, and we are the seniors of this last year's calculus class.
2017!
And we're just going to talk about, I guess, some of the struggles we had during this class. So for me, the hardest section was definitely differential equations, and that's coming up towards the end of the year, so you're kind of starting to slow down, but just a word of advice, don't, and just keep going at it till the AP test and finish strong.
Okay. Pay attention during related rates, because that section goes by pretty quickly, but you really need to review that on your own. Ask Mr. Haug questions, because I'm still pretty confused about it. So.
I think the hardest thing in this class is doing your homework, and the most important thing in this class is doing your homework. So just make sure you do at least one problem whenever he assigns you homework.
And on a lighter note, calculus gets just a little bit easier as time goes on. Because you're already comfortable with all the concepts and everything, and it's all just the same concept, but different,
Alright, anybody else?
Just remember limits. Coming from pre-cal, limits are everything.
Remember your limits.
Yeah.
Oh, those logarithm rules and
Trig.
everything.
Trig. You will want to drop this course at every single point you take this class, but don't give up, because calculus is important. You will learn a lot of vital things that help you on later on in life, no matter the terrible grades that you get. So be persistent. You can make it.
What vital things?
What vital things? Continuity will help you out, especially if you're looking into and differential equations. You know, a lot of the free response work that you do will actually help you out further on if you're looking to do engineering or any type of STEM degree. So keep at it. You can do it. I did it.
Yes.
You had to.
Oh yeah, we're the slackiest of the slackiest. Is it actually? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's actually going.
We're rolling. See, they weren't even ready. They're such slackers.
So my biggest slacker story is if you play a lot of sports, rethink it and don't if you're gonna take calculus because you missed too much class. And I hated missing class.
Missing class was nice when you were missing class. It wasn't nice when you were taking the test and had no clue what you were doing. So come in for tutoring if you're going to miss class like that very day. Mr. Haug is so generous to stay here and be willing to help you. You just have to come and get the help.
Write letters.
Write letters. Write letters. Those nice letters.
Slacking is fun until you realize that you're about to graduate and you're missing 2 quiz grades, and that's bringing your final average to about a 60, and you can't pass this class, and you keep slacking on a project, and you're probably going to make like a 40 on it, and you're not going to even pass the class. So don't do like me. Don't slack.
Don't
slack your story, I guess.
Slacker story, definitely missing all the quizzes the first semester. Remember, Michelle? I came in the last week and I made up like 3 of them and turned in 4 EAs.
If you ever miss a quiz, Mr. Haug has very happy days. Just wait for one of those.
Yeah, I have 3 a year.
Okay, that's 1 a semester and then 1 random one. So sure. Find that day.
Choose wisely.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Yeah, go slacking.
Right, I am Mr. Haug, the one that they've all been telling you about. I do expect you to do your homework. I don't expect you to finish all of it. I just expect you to try. If you try, you're going to do fine in my class. Do your work, and it won't be an issue. We move fast. It's supposed to. It's a college class. There will be a lot of work. The tests are going to be hard. I won't tell you otherwise. But I think you will be ready for the AP exam when we get to it.
Amen.
I expect nothing but 5s. And I think this class is going to do it. The class you just talked to, or that was talking to you, is probably one of the best I've had. They've been a lot of fun to work with. But don't tell them I said that, okay? Because they'll get a big head. They do that. But we do have a few slackers in there. Come to class on time. Don't come dragging in late.
Love you, Mr.
By the time you get there, you're late, Carlos Perez. We're through the lesson. Or Andrew Estrada. Yeah, oh, look, Mr. Haug almost made it on time today. But I'm not going to work too hard at it. Do your work. I'll be there for tutoring before and after school. I'm one of those geeks who actually likes this stuff. And I'm going to find out that there's a couple of you that probably do too. But all in all, if you'll come in and do your work, we'll do just fine and we'll get along just fine. And we'll see you next year. Oh, I guess it'll be this year now, won't it, when you see this? All right, I'm done.